Namaskar. In the series of achieving sustainable development goals and going to moon, Mars and beyond, we heard a lot of videos from my side. And then someone asked me, sir, do you know some senior people who have more than 40 patents, more than 40 books, as you have written on fantastic things they spoke. So here is a fatherly figure. He has 100 books to his credit, guided more than 100 PhDs, have been director of IIT Delhi, has done PhD from IITs. He did his bachelor's in BITS Pilani when BITS was higher ranked than IITs. Okay, so here is Dr. DP Kothari, the fatherly figure in Indian education system. Now, my basic question that he is going to answer is, if we have to achieve sustainable development goals on Mother Earth, and then wherever humans may go, the moon, the Mars, and infinite dimensions and infinite galaxies, what kind of education system should be there? What kind of holistic education should be there? How to groom the children? How the higher education should be there? So we can achieve, so that we can achieve the sustainable development goals on Mother Earth, Moon, Mars and beyond. So the floor is yours. So here is.
Thank you, Dr. Ashish, for giving me this opportunity to talk to all of you on this particular sustainability topic. The sustainability is very important in life. Whatever you are, you may be a teacher, you may be a student, you may be a shopkeeper, you may be a doctor, it should be sustainable. And it's not easy to maintain sustainability. For that, you have to make a lot of efforts because there are so many constraints in life. Those constraints you have to overcome and then try to get sustainability. Even UN wants now to achieve, there are 16 sustainability. Sixth is our education, and fourth is our education. And today's main topic is education. The government has brought new education policy 2020, and according to that, we have to follow the rules, and right from nursery to PhD, that is UG to PG as they call it, we have to follow that. And most advantage is it is flexible system. You can enter the university, enter the school, go out and come back again whenever you want. Whenever you feel that you are fit to again get education. There may be some reasons for going out. It may be a health reason, it may be money reason, so many reasons. The transfer of your parents, so many. So we have to adjust to all these eventualities and do it. And as Dr. Ashish rightly said, now the sky is the limit for education. And it on the earth, and then he says about the moon and Mars beyond. I think all of you know, India was the only country which has gone to Mars in very first iteration. Even USA took more than one. And you must have seen the movie by Akshay Kumar, Mangalyaan, and that is shown very well shown in that movie. Not all movies are bad. There are some good movies also, education movies also. You can see that movie if you have not seen. That will tell you how the Indian scientists are working so hard. I had a very good opportunity to work with this space chairman. When I was the director IIT, he was our chairman BOG. He used to come and we used to talk, and he used to tell us how people are working their hard. See, you must have heard the name of Kalpana Chawla and Sunila Williams. All these ladies, from India, they have done a lot of work in NASA, USA. Similarly, ISRO, there are so many women scientists. So this is a very good work of cooperation between the men and women. And according to me, it is not necessary that you have to take education in a particular language. You can choose your language. Point is, you should get the knowledge. What is the medium is not important. If you feel that you can get better education through Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Gujarati, Bengali, well, go ahead. And it's not right from before 200 years, we were not knowing about the English language. So that came because of the English people who came to India. And that was a very good bonus. I'll say one plus point of English people in India was the English language. So that today we can go to anywhere in the world and talk to them, and we can have a communication. So language is important, and now the government of India wants Sanskrit to be again, which is a Dev Bhasha. So we should know Sanskrit also. In fact, Germany, they are knowing more Sanskrit than us. They are knowing more homeopathic than Indian doctors. So there are so many in the world where you can go and work. And internship is very important. I think all of us should go to some country and get internship. There is, I don't know how many of you know, there is a India-New Zealand exchange program. I went in that program. They give you 1 lakh rupees cash plus airfare to either New Zealand, whichever city you want, Christchurch, Auckland, and so on. Then they give you free stay and free food. If you are a Maharashtrian, you will get Puran Poli, you will get Kadi, you will get Bhat, you will get everything. Similarly, if you are Punjabi, you will get Shola Bhatura, you will get Sarso ka saag and Makke ki roti. Similarly, if you are from South, you will get Uttapam, Dosa, Idli, everything. So that you feel at home and work with the New Zealand professors. I think some of the faculty members who are listening to this webinar or this my lecture, kindly download the form from New Zealand High Commission and apply. Similarly, you can go to Imperial College, London. There are so many Indian students, Indian professors there, and Dr. Vikas Pal is one example. He is the electrical head. He sits on the 10th level, 10th floor. So you can go right to him, and if you are a Bengali, it will be easier to go and talk to him in Bengali, and he will give you opportunity. Similarly, now Saudi Arabia, they are very liberal now. You don't have to have a burqa for your ladies, and they can put their head also open, and there is no income tax there. Since all of us have our daughters and sons, we have to marry them. So we need money. Indian salary perhaps is not enough. So it is better to go for at least a year or so outside India, work there, bring money, recharge your batteries and come back. I also went to Australia twice because I had 2 daughters. To marry them, and unfortunately in our society, hunda or dahej or dowry is still there, which you cannot provide with Indian salary. So there is no harm in going there, learn something, teach something and come back. I did the same thing. Similarly, why writing book is important. As Dr. Sab said, I have more than 100 books, because even if you are gone, you will be known through your books. Today, Loni's trigonometry, we read that Loni must have died so many years back, but still we learned that trigonometry. Still we learned that sine square theta plus cosine square theta is 1. So that trigonometry, coordinate geometry, Stevenson in power system. Even in India, you can give example, Professor Nagarath is no more, but his books will be known. I have written 10 books with him. They are well known and they are available in all libraries of the world. Similarly, G.K. Dubey, Drive's book. I am giving an example from electrical because I am mainly electrical engineer, though I know so many other things like management, he said. But I am giving an example of A.K. Sahani of Patiala. He has written 2 books, Measurement Instrumentation and Machine Design. They are very popular. Prabha Kundur, he died, but his book is there. Ned Mohan, he is also no more, but books are there. So books will keep you alive till eternity, because they will be available in the library, they will be available in e-books form, so digital form also. So kindly write books, write good books, and you may publish anywhere, either in India or CRC Press or Springer or IIT, whenever you want. If you are a mechanical engineer, you can publish mechanical engineering books. I have written 3 mechanical, 1 civil, 5 computer and 5 energy books, rest electrical books. So you can write book in any area you want. I am thinking of writing a book with Dr. Saab also. Let's see when it gets materialized. I am sure it will be, because if there is a will, there is a way. So sustainable, you have to always work very hard. It is better to get up at 4 a.m. That's called Brahma Muhurtam. Brahma Muhurtam means your mind is fresh, everybody is sleeping in the world, and you are just make a cup of tea or coffee, whichever you like, and start writing. I wrote all my books from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. Wife sleeping, children sleeping, no phone call, no cell phone, no meeting, nobody calls you, and you are free, your mind is absolutely fresh. And then 3 things you should go after getting up. 5 minutes prayer, whosoever is your God, if it is Ganesha, Durga, whatever, and prayer, then 5 minutes yoga, that's very important. Or if you have time, then 10 minutes morning walk in nearby garden. That will keep you fresh, it will give you ozone, oxygen, and mind will be fresh. Come back, again make a cup of tea and start writing. That's what I will recommend. And this is sustainable because every day you have to early to bed, early to rise makes men healthy, wealthy, and wise. Sleep early, get up early. Cell phone I will recommend only half an hour per day, not more than that. That too while sleeping, see what are the messages you have got, answer them, and then put it off. Otherwise, it will take lot of your time and energy. So it is better. I'm not saying don't use it. Use it, but use sparingly in a moderate form. Like suppose you are a drinker, and drink only one peg, not Patiala. So as long as you limit to one peg, nothing wrong. I'm not saying you have to drink, not necessary. You can drink your Indian drinks, coconut water, taak, जिसको मराठी में ताक बोलते हैं, छाछ, मट्ठा, buttermilk or whatever, So those are juices, various juices are there. But don't go for this junk food. Today's generation, I call it pizza burger generation. I'm nothing against pizza and burger. If you take half a pizza, one piece of pizza, one small burger, I have no problem. But that should not be your main dish. It should be only your side dish. And main dish should be your Indian food, roti, chapati, bhat, dal, kadhi, bhaji. That should be your main dish or main lunch or dinner, not the junk food. So that your mind is fresh, your stomach is okay, you are healthy, and you are able to work hard. So in between, if you have any questions, please ask.
Yeah. So if we have to put a system in line so that KG to the doctorate level, everything goes in such a cohesive manner that people who want to do agriculture, they will go for agriculture. Even agriculture will be useful in the space age.
Sure.
So how to streamline all those things so that we really becomes people, I mean human beings become going to the places. They can survive on Mother Earth, survive on the even moon or wherever we go. So how to streamline the education system like this so that all the countries can work together and do it in a way so that whole humanity works together.
That's a very good question. Internationalization of the education. How can we internationalize? That is important.
Okay.
So we to have MOUs with many MIT, Boston, USA, or Imperial College London, or Aachen University, Germany, or University number 6, Paris, like that, or IIT, Bangkok. That all those things we can have MOU. We can see what is the best possible syllabus in the world for any subject and try to follow that. See, there is no harm in accepting that we are not perfect in every respect. So whoever is the best in that particular area, go there, and just everything is available in the website now. So just see, knowledge is power. Jnanam paramam balam.
Yes.
Knowledge is supreme power. And so there is no harm in learning from anybody. You can learn from anybody. So go to the best possible university and see what are their syllabus. And similarly, you can Indianize that if you want, so that it suits to Indian condition. Similarly, as you said, agriculture, that is our main culture. Without agriculture, India cannot survive. See, we have seen the time in 60s when you used to get the red wheat from USA, which they wanted to throw to US, to see, they gave us. Well, at that time we had no choice. But late Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, she was the only man in her cabinet, and she was the Iron Lady, and she created this green revolution, and we are now self-sufficient. In fact, we are exporting, and we are earning the valuable foreign exchange. Similarly, nursery to PG, we have to see what stages we have and how we can go from class 1 to PhD. So that we have to chalk out and see over this new education policy. If there is any flaws, we can remove them right now. So that 3 subjects must be taught. So we have to see that what kind of changes we want to bring it, and how the student, and you can have the accelerated education also. If some student is very good, you can directly put him from class 2 to class 4.
Yes,
So that is a very good idea. And similarly, in tertiary education, you can have a dual degree, you can have an integrated program. so that you can save 1 year. And integrated MTech. So in 5 years you can get BTech as well as MTech degree. Dual degree. You can get 1 degree in agriculture, 1 degree in electrical or mechanical or agriculture.
Sir, is it possible that once I suggested to the UNESCO that now the technology is increasing even in the medical field, so MBBS plus some kind of technology course can they go together?
Sure, IIT heard that. We have 50-bed hospital. Similarly, we have now new areas, AI techniques,
Yes.
artificial intelligence. Though the people are afraid that it may take away some jobs, that they were afraid even when computer came,
Yes,
and
yes.
nothing happened. Everybody is getting job, and computer is helping us a lot in banks, in offices, in education. So you don't have to be afraid of a technology. Use it properly, use it judiciously. That is important. Secondly, the 6 courses must be taught. Number 1, energy and environment. Number 2, optimization. Number 3, reliability. Number 4, waste education, waste management,
Environmental management.
environment. So these are the important. Then sustainable education.
Sustainability.
So that can be. So these should be compulsory, not elective.
Yes.
Because every student, whichever branch he is, whichever is a scientist or art or commerce or management or engineering or medical. Similarly, robotics. Robot can tomorrow serve dosa in a restaurant. Robot can teach you because there are shortage of teachers. No good. In my time, good teachers are not available. Now even bad teachers are not available. So I don't know what to do. So similarly, a robot can perform an operation in operation theatre, getting instruction from some doctor sitting in USA.
Yeah, I have a paper on that telepathic technology. One research paper is there.
Excellent.
And one of the paper in I proposed once that a professor will come in the form of robot and he'll teach. With artificial intelligence, he can take better decision, can teach
Sure.
them well with better cases than the human beings, because he will have all the library with him to teach the cases.
He is almost next to me. So why not let's write a book on this.
Yeah. Let
I
us.
think whenever you get time, you can sit down and see what healthcare.
Yeah.
Your robot is helping in healthcare also.
Yes.
Because he can do repetitive jobs.
Yes,
which
yes,
human
yes.
being can get tired.
Yes,
He doesn't.
yes.
He or she doesn't get tired.
Yes.
So
So
robotics is important.
yes. So so one more thing.
Yeah.
Once I was speaking to kids, and they said, "Sir, यहाँ पे अर्थ पे means he means to say on the earth they keep fighting with each other, and they have mutually assured destruction kinds of things are there. If they have to travel from earth to Mars with limited space, then they might fight with each other, and before reaching Mars they may die. So how to tackle this situation and how to modify the education
See,
system?
this is very difficult question. That is human relationship.
Yes.
Human relationship we have to handle with care.
Yes.
As you know, they write in parcel. If it is a glass, they write outside. And
Fragile. Yeah.
Fragile.
Yeah.
So similarly, human relationship is like that. Same husband-wife. Why there are
Clashes.
divorces? Because of this. Why we have fewer divorces? Because we understand them better.
Yes.
Unlike Western countries. There, if they have the first anniversary of marriage, it is a good achievement. Here we have silver jubilee, golden jubilee, diamond jubilee of the.
My grandmother and grandfather, he lived for suppose 94 years, and 80 years they were married.
Very good.
80 years.
I have already completed golden jubilee very soon, and we are looking forward to the diamond. We got married in 1970.
My God.
30 that side, 24 this side. So it's already 54, 6 more left. Hopefully, inshallah. And
So,
7th October I am going to complete 80 years.
80 years, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And still counting.
Yeah, no, you see, people are like you, my father, even my father, they have done such kind of project that they built the railway track of maybe 29 or 30 kilometers in those days when the technology was not available, in 6 months without stopping the traffic.
Very good.
So, I mean, the people like you are and they are an asset to the human civilization. If we collect this wisdom from you people who are octogenarian, all these people, then it can be an asset to the future generation. That is what I feel. So what is your opinion?
Thank you. And that is why I'm trying to pull on. As long I'm still not out, 18 out. Hope to make at least a few more runs, another 10 years or so. Let's see how much it goes.
May God bless. I mean, us.
Thank you.
Sir, so how to now, as you are seeing how you are trying to pull. Now, human being is at a juncture where I have seen a place. I won't put it on the paper, but indirectly I'm going to tell that there is a place in USA where 2,000 atom bombs are kept. To maintain that, even a fuse and everything, the soldiers are kept there. They might live for 3 months or something. If they live more than 6 months, they get suffered from the cancer. We have money for the warfare, but not for the welfare, for the education of all. So how to solve this problem?
I told you, instead of those human beings, why not keep robot there
Yeah.
and see that they do the same job? Because what a person can do, robot can always do.
Yes.
So we have to replace them by the machine rather than man. So men should be replaced by machines so that there is no health problem to them.
So, question is, they have money for the warfare, but
Not
not
for
for the
welfare.
welfare. Sir, there was a time in 1981 when 67 atom bombs were there. Similar chemical weapons and all those things were there at the peak of this war, I mean Cold War. Why human mentality goes towards negative than the positive, like
Because-
sustainable
Because
development
it
goals?
is easier to a human being always try to find out the path which is easier. But it's not a necessarily worthwhile path to follow. So we should not follow that. We should go for the realistic thing and see that human life is very precious and it is not spoiled. And we should not think of their farewell, but we should think of their welfare.
So, any final message, sir?
No, only this thing, we should go on working, the life should go on, and show must go on, as the famous late showman Raj Kapoor once said, famously said. So we must continue to work till eternity, and we should never get satisfied. Otherwise, once you are satisfied, you won't work. So keep working, keep facing challenges, and see that the whole world remains sustainable and livable.
Yes. So thank you very much, sir. So this is the first interview in the series of achieving sustainable development goals and going to moon, Mars and beyond. Being the senior most in India, we interviewed Dr. D.P. Kothari ji, and we'll continue further so that we really achieve sustainable development goals and really human beings sustain, survive wherever they may go. Thank you very much
Thank you,
from
sir.
both. Thank you.